Bill Apter reacts to Rhea Ripley's match at WWE Night of Champions. Legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter shared his thoughts on Rhea Ripley's victory over Raquel Rodriguez at WWE Night of Champions. During an exclusive chat with Sportskeeda Wrestling, Apter noted that he had never seen Ripley take such a beating in a match. The veteran added that the street fight at the PLE was on par with some of the men's matches he had seen in the past. "I've never seen Rhea Ripley take such a beating. I've never seen such power from a woman like Raquel Rodriguez. The two of them, this was like they called it a street fight, and it was an incredible, tough match." Bill added, "You could put this up against any street fight with two men, and it would probably equal or better than some of the men's street fights. This match was incredible. Raquel Rodriguez is extremely underrated. It will be interesting to see what WWE has planned for Rhea Ripley on Raw following her victory at Night of Champions. What's next for Rhea Ripley after WWE Night of Champions 2025? The future plans for Rhea Ripley following her victory at tonight's WWE Night of Champions event have seemingly been revealed. On tonight's WWE Night of Champions Premium Live event, Rhea Ripley found herself in a street fight against Raquel Rodriguez following weeks of animosity between the two, including costing each other their spot in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Prior to the show, Rhea spoke to Jackie Redmond, where she commented on her current position in the company, and responded to people claiming that she shouldn't want to be the world champion. She said, "At the end of the day, if I don't want the championship, then what the hell am I doing in this business? If I don't want to be the top dog, then what the hell am I doing in the WWE? If I don't want to be the best I can be, then why don't I just quit? I'm sick and tired of people being like Rhea shouldn't want the championship. No, Rhea bloody Ripley wants the bloody championship. I want the gold, I want to be the top dog. This is my division, and I've got to show everyone who Rhea bloody Ripley is once again." Rhea ended up picking up the win over Raquel on the show, and she has now seemingly set her sights on the title she lost back in March. Rhea Ripley reveals rib injury after vicious Night of Champions street fight. Rhea Ripley got her win at WWE Night of Champions, but it didn't come without consequences. 4 directions for Rhea Ripley following WWE Night of Champions. WWE Night of Champions 2025 is now in the books. The big-time premium live event was the second night of sold-out shows live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This time around, there were 6 major matches. The main event featured John Cena defending his undisputed WWE title against CM Punk. The United States Championship was also on the line. Additionally, the King and Queen of the Ring were both crowned. Arguably, the best match of the night was a street fight pitting Rhea Ripley against Raquel Rodriguez. The bout was very physical, and the crowd was hot for the Eradicator in particular. In the end, Rhea won thanks to an avalanche riptide. With Rhea now gaining a win under her belt, what is next for the former world champion? This article will take a look at a handful of directions for the Australian star following the premium live event. She could have a singles feud with Roxanne Perez following WWE Night of Champions. Roxanne Perez is known as the Prodigy, and for good reason. At a young age, she has already held the NXT Women's Championship twice and is the former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. Roxanne is now part of WWE's main roster and is currently involved with the Judgment Day on Raw. When Rhea and Raquel battled it out at WWE Night of Champions, Roxanne Perez attempted to interfere and help Rodriguez. It backfired though, and Mommy ultimately beat up the young superstar. Still, the fact that Roxanne attempted to cost Rhea the win might not be something Ripley can let slide. Moving forward, the two could engage in a personal feud on Monday Night Raw. Perhaps they could even have a big-time singles match at Evolution? Their bout could steal the show. Number 3. Rhea Ripley could pursue Io Sky and the Women's World title. Io Sky is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. She is a former WWE Women's Champion and the reigning Women's World Champion. Every time Io steps into a ring, she delivers something special and usually walks away as the victor. The Women's World Champion didn't compete at WWE Night of Champions, but that was likely not the original plan. According to recent reports, Sky and Liv Morgan were going to clash over the title, but Morgan's injury threw a wrench into those plans. IYO can now shift her focus to a different challenger. Ripley secured a big win and hasn't hesitated to express her desire for a world title opportunity. With SmackDown star Jade Cargill winning the Queen of the Ring, it means Sky doesn't have a challenger yet. Rhea could step up, and the two could have a proper match now without Bianca Belair getting involved. She could join the Women's Intercontinental Championship scene. The WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship picture is fascinating at the moment. The current champion is Becky Lynch. The man won the title by dethroning Lyra Valkyria at Money in the Bank. Not only are the two feuding, but Bayley is also involved in the story. She and Becky are longtime foes. Meanwhile, the role model and Lyra also have issues, thanks in part to both wanting the Women's Intercontinental title. The division is heating up in a big way, and Rhea Ripley could decide to only add to the chaos. She could insert herself into the title picture, ultimately leading to a fatal four-way match between the four fantastic performers at Evolution. Rhea has some history with all four women, so that it wouldn't be completely out of nowhere. Plus, it could be a new title for Rhea to pursue. Rhea could feud with Bianca Belair for Evolution and SummerSlam. Bianca Belair is an extremely successful star. She has won the Women's Royal Rumble match, the WWE Women's Championship, titles on Raw and SmackDown, and even Tag Team Gold. The EST and Rhea Ripley have had parallel journeys in some ways. While Rhea Ripley rose to the top, so did the EST of WWE. Then, in 2025, the pair were at odds on the road to WrestleMania, before both ultimately lost to IYO Sky. Fans are dying to see Rhea and Bianca finally have a major one-on-one singles match, and that could be Ripley's next direction. The two could have their dream match at Evolution and SummerSlam in order to decide who is truly the better of the two. Rhea Ripley suffers injury at Night of Champions. Rhea Ripley revealed that she had suffered an injury during her street fight earlier today at WWE Night of Champions 2025. The Raw star defeated the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez in an intense match at the PLE today in Saudi Arabia. Speaking with Byron Saxton and Jackie Redmond on the Night of Champions post-show, the Eradicator disclosed that her ribs were in pain following her victory over Raquel Rodriguez. She noted that Rodriguez hit her with a kendo stick in the midsection a couple of times during the match, and it led to her ribs being bruised. Honestly, I've felt better. The ribs are a bit bruised from the kendo, and just like everything that went out there tonight, we left our bodies on the line, and we went out there and put on that match. So, I'm definitely going to be sore tomorrow, and I'm sore right now, but it's all worth it because I got to kick Raquel's ***, said Ripley. From 12:10 to 12:29. Ripley also competed in the Queen of the Ring tournament this year but was eliminated in the first round. Jade Cargill defeated Asuka to win the tournament at Night of Champions and is scheduled for a title shot at WWE SummerSlam in August. Major WWE star calls out Rhea Ripley for a dream match. WWE Raw star Stephanie Vaquer recently pitched a dream match against Rhea Ripley. Speaking with Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bill Apter in an exclusive interview, the former NXT Women's Champion named Rhea Ripley as someone she would like to have a match against. Vaquer also stated that she would be a great opponent for the 28-year-old. Rhea, it's an honor for me, and it would be my honor to face you in the ring. See you soon, because I'm saying this out loud. Someday, we'll meet, and I'll take on you and be a great opponent. Rhea Ripley issues stern warning to WWE locker room. Rhea Ripley had a message for the WWE locker room after picking up a big win at Night of Champions. There were 6 matches at WWE Night of Champions, and all of them were singles matches. Only one of those matches had a stipulation. The Rhea Ripley match with Raquel Rodriguez was a street fight. The Ripley-Rodriguez match was a physical battle that saw the women use weapons like kendo sticks, chairs, tables, and objects around the ring, such as when Raquel gave Ripley a powerbomb through the hood of the commentary table. Roxanne Perez showed up to try to help Raquel win, but Ripley was able to stop that and hit a running knee attack to Perez's head while there was a trash can on it. Rhea Ripley managed to beat Raquel Rodriguez thanks to a unique move. The women set up a table across the top rope, and they stood up there. That's when Ripley delivered a super riptide for the pinfall win. After the show, Ripley appeared on the WWE Night of Champions post-show to discuss how she was feeling physically and why it was okay, given who she had beaten. "Honestly, I've felt better. The ribs are a bit bruised from the kendo stick, and just like everything that went out there tonight, we left our bodies on the line, and we went out there and put on that match. So, I'm definitely going to be sore tomorrow, and I'm sore right now, but it's all worth it because I got to kick Raquel's ass." Rhea Ripley feels like she is just getting started. Even though she's been on the main roster for just over 4 years and she's a 3-time WWE Women's World Champion on the main roster, Ripley feels like she is just getting started. That's what she told the WWE locker room, giving them a warning of sorts. "My message to the rest of the women's locker room is watch out. I'm a 28-year-old veteran and I'm just getting started." WWE star to vacate the title and leave the Judgment Day on Raw after Night of Champions? Exploring the possibility. WWE Night of Champions 2025 is officially in the books. The entire card delivered the level of chaos it promised and was worth the hype it accumulated. The incredible lineup also featured 2 women's bouts, and both went over well with fans. Interestingly, a WWE superstar may vacate their title and quit Judgment Day on Raw after NOC. The superstar in question is Raquel Rodriguez. Big Mommy Cool locked horns with her long-standing rival, Rhea